Why didn't you just take the gun? Alright, let's do it anyway. Maybe someone will show up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Ep.5. No, I canceled the second half of this last night because no one was watching, but sorry, I have a video in the background. But I'm not going to do that this time because I need to keep this going. Now, in the first half of this episode, we saw a triple threat with Spider-Man, Rey Mysterio, and Darth Maul, in which Maul won. A fatal four-way between TK Anderson, NoobTube, Jason, and Louie, in which Jason won. And now this match will feature Catherine versus her rival, well, Catherine. Sometimes teammates, sometimes partners, but this time...
And it's coming right up.
Sometimes rivals, sometimes partners, but this time...
against an imposing adversary.
Getting another proud superstar to submit is one of the most difficult things in this business to do.
This time their rivalry has finally spilled over, so... For this episode, they're rivals. Finally spilled over. Oh, Person who's watching, please tell me who you are in the comments section. Our first contestant
is a submission match.
Well, Catherine McBride, who I'll be referring to as Kay for the fight.
Of America, the
And
Queen, Catherine.
Anyone who's played the Atlas game Catherine with a C, Catherine was one of the love interests you choose in the game.
Big-time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these
She was the longtime girlfriend of the protagonist, Vincent.
expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
And she was the good ending character if you chose to be with her. For this match, I'll simply call her as Kay to prevent confusion. And here comes her rival slash partner, also named Catherine, with a C.
And her opponent, from the United States of America, the Devil, Catherine.
And Catherine was the other love interest you could choose in the game.
Submission match coming up, and Byron, what's the best way for a
The
competitor
bad choice,
to
if you want to think of it that way.
Well, if it was me, I'd park myself in front of a TV and watch as many submission matches as I could find on the WWE Network.
And I'll be calling her by the first letter of her name, which is C. Combatants are set. Let's get this started. This is a one-on-one submission match. So
we've been waiting
the
for.
wrestler who gets the other to submit wins the match. And it looks like C is making the first move on K, holding against the turnbuckle.
The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Oh, looks like K was preparing a suplex, but C reversed it. Kay is quickly gaining control of this match.
Oh, this is not good at all.
A power slam right on the knee. Looks like she has her submission. No, I guess not. It's too early for that anyway. C crawls out of the ring.
Hooked up. Back suplex.
A back suplex on K.
What a stomp. Good grief. Looks like she wants
Kay
to
is
beat
thrown
her
back into
inside
the ring.
This might be it. Oh, my. Ooh, what impact.
A roundhouse to the jaw. Whatever that was, looks like Kay just reversed it. It looks like she's preparing the first submission.
Attacking the knee.
Or maybe not.
Oof.
Okay, neck twister. Followed by an elbow to the top of the head. Jawbreaker. Followed by a drop kick. Kay is forced to crawl out of the ring. C goes after her.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take? Let's put it this way, Cole.
Kay throws C against the edge of the ring.
We're looking at complete domination here. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
I mean, that's the point of this match.
She's looking at it. Backbreaker. breaker.
A backbreaker by Kay.
Here we go.
Looks like she's preparing the first submission of this match. Will she succeed?
She better do something fast. Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
She might have it.
Looks like Kay's performing another one. If C taps, it's over.
Shut it down.
C taps already, and the match just barely started.
Wow.
What a disappointment, folks.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
I would be too. I don't know what to say, people. That was a very short match. Well, we just seen who the superior Catherine is, folks, so if she was your waifu, if you played the game Catherine and she was your waifu, then you must be very proud. But I don't know what to say, folks. That match was a real tease.
Next up,
let's see if this next one is more satisfying.
Like never before. Make no mistake about it, it's gut check time. We have a real fan favorite versus a formidable opponent.
Let's do it.
Another spite match between two teammates. It's Princess Zelda versus Princess Lucina. Two of the famous monarchs from Nintendo, from Nintendo lore. Zelda is from The Legend of Zelda, of course, and Lucina is from Fire Emblem. And this one is a last man standing, or I guess last woman standing in this case. Alright, let's get this started. Oh no.
Making her way to the ring from Elysian Fields, Princess Zinda.
Guys, there's undoubtedly plenty of drama heading into this last man standing match.
And for me, Cole, the intrigue is in wondering exactly how far these two will go in order to keep the other down for a 10 count.
I know you guys can't hear it, but Zelda's opening theme is not kidding.
And her opponent, from another time, the warrior princess, Lucchese Noah.
What? John Cena? Are you serious? I wish more people were watching so they could, well, I guess they couldn't hear it anyway, but
It's last man standing
Lucina's
time, guys.
opening
Byron,
theme of
what
all
makes a match
things
like
is
this
John
so
freaking
dangerous?
Think about
Cena.
what superstars must do to keep their opponent down for a 3 count, Michael. Now increase that number to 10. That's what makes a last man standing match so dangerous.
Alright, let's get this started.
No
They're
more
set.
talking behind each other's backs.
Looks like
Now
Zelda's
they are
making the
face
first
to
move.
face.
And pretty soon, fist to fist.
Lucina is slammed onto the ring.
Right to the back of the neck.
Nasty suplex by Zelda.
Beautiful technique.
And Lucina gives Zelda a taste of her own medicine. Whoever Lucina was playing there, Zelda just countered it.
Watch this. Oh, what a suplex.
Another suplex by Zelda. I love watching those.
Olympic slam. Nice.
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp. Good grief. Incredible impact.
Let's see. So far, Zelda has full control of this
Going
match.
for it all here.
She's not giving Lucina a second to recover.
I think this is the beginning.
Nailed it.
I knew it was only a matter of debilitating elbow drop.
She is punished. She is just pulverizing Lucina and not even giving her a chance to stand up. 3, 4. If Lucina receives a 10 count, she loses. 6, 7, 8. She's got an 8 count already, and the match just started. Things are not looking good for Lucina here. Well, it looks like she spotted an opening, though, while Zelda was taunting.
Clothesline.
Right in the back of the neck.
She's starting to
Oh.
take a beating. When she agreed to this match, she knew this
Thrown
wasn't
right
going to be
onto
easy.
the
If she's
onto the
not
ropes that she
careful
was
here,
trying to
she might
Irish
just
whip
let her
her.
opponent back into this match.
Power slam.
That changes the entire
1,
complexion of this match.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Another amazing singles contest.
6,
These two never cease to entertain the WWE
7,
universe. And this
8.
match is going to continue. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Looks
right
like
to the arm. Hyperextend
tables.
her elbow.
Lucina is getting pumped. Oh, but it might not last.
It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other
It looks
contest.
like Ellis.
Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10.
Interesting combination there. 2. A running hurricanrana sends Lucina back onto the ground. 4.
Power rankings, but when I asked, the only thing I got was a no comment.
6.
The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last man standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between.
Lucina is forced out of the ring over the
ref do
ropes.
his job.
The referee has to counter out while he's outside. 2, 3,
I'm no mathematician,
4,
guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing
5,
match is more than 3 times as brutal as a
6,
traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your
7,
opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
8,
And the beat goes on.
Lucina barely gets back up in time, but that was a 9 count.
Not today. Quick thinking to avoid that one.
It'd be a full 10. If that happens, Zelda will win the match. Another Hurricanrana. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
6, 7,
Not
8.
over yet. Boom, what impact. This is not where she wants to be.
Zelda, you just hit the ref. You're not supposed to knock him out.
Too good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense. And
that might give Lucina the time she needs to recoup.
Much of this match. It's going to take a lot more than this to keep her down.
The third, I don't know if that was the third or fourth match. 2, 3, but Lucina seems weak to those.
If you're this
4,
superstar, you got to be happy about where you're listed in
5,
the recent power rankings.
6, 7,
This match
8.
ain't over yet.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her
Another
right now.
This feels it. 4, 5.
Given the
6,
amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure
7,
it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count.
8. Cena gets back up again.
She is on fire.
Oh, head slam right on the edge of the ring. That's metal, folks.
How this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings, but not to me. Seems perfectly logical.
And now one more time. Oh,
Suplex.
Nice
That could be a game changer.
1,
That should do it.
It took
2,
2, but it looks like that one should do the trick.
3, 4, 5, 6,
A minor miracle might be needed
7,
to overcome this beating.
8, 9, 10. Lucina is knocked out. Princess Zelda is the winner.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
Another one-sided match. Zelda completely owned that fight. If I were now, I don't know, I would not be feeling too good right now. And considering she's mid-tier at most on Smash, yeah, this is not a good look for her outside of Fire Emblem. Alright, let's move on.
We have triple threat action coming up.
This is going to be fun to watch.
Alright, this is a good one. A triple threat match between Ada Wong, Remnant Elementor's character Elementa, and Bowsette. No special rules here. First one who gets the first one who gets the pin wins. All right.
Making her way to the ring from Limbo, Emma Taylor.
First one, our first contestant is Elementa.
Guys, the upcoming
Remnant Stargirl and Lily's rival.
Of spectacular.
Though she's not in this
What a
episode.
victory could do for the career of the superstar who walks out of here with the win.
And her opponents. First, from New York, the Asian Nightmare.
The Asian Nightmare known as Ada Wong.
Three big names
One of
set
the
to do
many
battle
star
here tonight,
women
guys, in this triple threat
from
match.
Resident
You're right,
Evil.
Michael, it doesn't get much bigger than this. And judging from the crowd reaction, they completely agree with us.
And from out of this world, the Queen.
Finally, the waifu we wish would be Nintendo, Bowsette.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Walking
atmosphere
towards the
inside
ring with
this arena
swag
right now
like a
is
princess.
absolutely unreal. This crowd cannot wait to get to this triple threat match.
And they haven't
Way
sat
more
down yet,
attitude than
Michael.
Peach
I'm willing
will
to
ever
bet they'll be
have.
on their feet the entire match.
The match starts.
Here we go as
Oh,
this triple threat
Bowsette
match
climbs
gets
out of the
underway.
ring.
The unpredictability of a triple threat match
Elementa
makes
moves
this
on Ada.
almost impossible to predict. Any one of these three could walk out of here the winner.
Sends a roundhouse and a flying headbutt to
Don't
Ada.
hinder your modeling career. What a punch!
Oh. Bowsette is going ham right off the bat.
Harsh impact.
Looks like Ada's getting some revenge on Elementa, but might be cut short by Bowsette. Ada performs a leg twister on Bowsette.
Ooh, what impact.
That'll break you in half.
Whatever Elementa was trying to do in the turnbuckle, Ada just interrupted it.
Oh, what a tackle. She's taking on some offense here.
Damn.
She might want to think about taking
What's
a
Elementa
breather and
playing
letting
here?
the
Oh,
other two
Ada got out of the
women go at it for a
turnbuckle.
while.
Yeah, but I wouldn't counter out yet. Any one of these three women can win this match.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys. And from where I sit, any one of these women can win
Ada's
this
making
thing.
good use of her martial arts skills. Oh!
She's absorbing some
Excellent
offense
technique
here.
by Ada there.
Got to be careful this doesn't turn into a 2-on-1 assault.
Not surprising, Cole. When you're in the ring with two of the best
This is a
women
good
on
time
the
for her to go
roster,
to the cover.
You're gonna take a few lumps.
Oh,
That's
maybe
just the
not.
way-
It's immediately broken up by Elementa. Elementa gets sent right out of the
And
ring
she's
as
toying
Ada
with her
goes up
now.
the turnbuckle.
She's tough,
Bowsette
but
tries to get
nobody's
back
that
to her
tough.
feet. Oh,
Back in the ring again.
Ada tried to go for Elementa, the closer target, but she
Using the
missed.
elbow as a weapon.
A double drop kick to the face.
To prove a point here. She's looking at it.
All the way crashing down.
Ada,
She's in
beautiful
complete
wrestler
control
we have here,
guys.
but
Nothing pretty
I don't know
about
if she's
that.
going to be so pretty by the end of this match.
She's got her where she wants her.
Uh-oh.
It's taking back control of the ring. Oh,
She's certainly
chokes,
looking
a
good
mighty
now.
choke slam in Ada. Bowsette goes to the pin.
She got the shoulder up in time.
She is ready
Ada
for
gets
a
out
fight
just in
tonight.
time.
Oh, man, she's
But will it
rolling
last?
She dodges that one.
Looks like Elementa's ready to go for the pin.
Look at this. Come
One.
on, how is she still going here? Not
Bowsette
yet.
immediately gets out.
Oh, nasty impact.
She's starting to stammer here. She definitely doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if she wants
Looks like
to be
Ada's
successful
preparing
here
something.
tonight.
She's absolutely off her game now, guys. You know, being in the ring
Nah,
with
but-
two other women has a way of doing that to a superstar. The leg is...
Oh, a knee to the face by Ada. Followed by a
And
cartwheel
she's
kick.
knocked off her feet.
I think that would
Ada's forced to go outside the ring. But Bowsette, I mean.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Ada goes for the pin. One.
No trouble kicking out of that one.
Elementa
Not
gets
yet.
out.
Too early.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Whoever Ada was playing there, Bowsette just interrupted it.
Oh, and it's a reversal. What a strike. I don't think there's any
They are
coming back
just
from
bullying
this type of
Elementa
assault.
right there. It's
She's
2
not
against
careful, she's gonna
1.
end up losing this match.
Well, her chances so
Power slam by Bowsette goes to the pin.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
The smaller Ada gets out.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Bowsette's getting pumped, folks. It looks like she wants to
Vicious
end this.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. After
Excellent double BJG combo
She's
by
dominating
Elementa.
now.
Goes to the
She kicked her
cover.
down.
1, 2.
She kicks out of that one.
She's still in
Bowsette
this
gets
one.
out. Drop kick to the back of the head.
On, she gets out of the way. No, reverses it. When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
And another reversal.
Seems like her battle really began, Michael.
Her Piranha by
Driven down
Ada.
hard.
This might just be the end of the road for her.
Bowsette crawls out of the ring once
Wow, she
again.
fought her way all the way back. Will she
Elementa
win
goes
it
to the
here?
pin. 1, 2, 3. And the winner is Elementa.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Oh man,
She's
can you
taking
imagine
care of
having that
business.
big turtle shell fall right on your chest? Imagine all the ribs cracking.
Look at her go. That's a woman on a mission. And here's how she finished this thing.
That might be what sealed her to the win, actually. No, it wasn't. Doesn't
Here is
matter.
your winner, Emma Taylor.
Big win for her tonight.
3 competitors walked in with legitimate chances of winning, But in the end, only one showed the resolve and the willingness to do anything necessary to pick up the win.
Another amazing match in the long and storied history of Survivor Series.
Well, I'm happy with the outcome of this match, folks. It wasn't one-sided as the last two. This one, the 3-win actually showed equal amounts of skill and equal chances of winning, but Elementa just won by the tiniest bit, folks, so let's all give her a hand for that. Moving on. Next is a TLC between Cinderfall and Yang Xiaolong. I just remembered, I cut this episode in two because I Shazam 2 days ago, but I never shared my opinion. I guess now's a good time. I love Shazam. I thought it was really funny. The characters had lots of chemistry and personality. The plot was simple and predictable, but it worked for the kind of superhero movie it was. Very lighthearted and somewhat corny. The action was spectacular, and so were the special effects. The villain was kind of underwhelming, but I think they're saving the really big villain for the really memorable one, Black Adam, for this, because you know there's going to be a sequel. It's inevitable. But Shazam was a very good movie. I am very happy I saw it, and I highly recommend it to anyone else who's interested in seeing it. Anyway, let's move on.
The entire arena is buzzing right now in anticipation for this huge TLC match.
And judging from their reactions so far, I think it's safe to say they've already picked which one of these superstars they want to see climb the ladder and win this thing.
Anyway, as any fan of Ruby will know, these two, Cinder and Yang, have a very long and unpleasant history.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say
that
I
both remember,
of these superstars come into this
Cinder
match
attacked
incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know,
Team Ruby's Academy, an assault on their school that caused their team to be separated, and she also killed one of their friends, Pyrrha. And one of the members of the White Fang also caused Yang's right arm to be chopped off, so they have a very unpleasant history, and they're going to tell it here in this ring.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Anyway, if this is a special
match like this, guys, which is why
chair match or
one of the most dangerous in all of WWE.
There are 3 ways to win. Either by standard in, or send one wrestler to a table, or the ladder and get the suitcase at the top.
Point of the elbow. Working on the leg. What a strike.
So far, the only match. Neither of the fighters has full control over the other.
Thunderous
Power slam by Yang. An acrobatic leg drop by Cinderfall. She's daring Yang to get back up. She probably shouldn't have. Cinder's slowly taking control of this fight. Now allowing her rival to fight back.
Beautiful technique. What a stomp.
If I were Cinder, I'd have to move on a table or a ladder right now. Well, but it might be too late.
What a stomp. Good grief. She is on fire.
She shows signs of life. She's showing a lot more than that.
Look at her go.
What is Cinder playing here? I've seen this before, folks.
We know what this is.
She's in complete control here, guys.
Right onto Yang's face, and those are heels, folks. Looks like Cinder's preparing to set up a lap table. If she manages to break this table using Yang's body, she automatically wins.
Miami, Florida playing host to us tonight. As you may recall, it was WrestleMania 28 that emanated from right here
Cinder
in Miami.
This can't be legal. Totally ruthless, but effective.
Since when is anything illegal?
Get yourself disqualified.
We've seen people get hit below the belt.
At this point, you have to wonder if she can recover from this.
And the slam. Oh man,
Look,
she's rolling now.
To send Cinder to the table. She probably should have set it up first.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings.
But
A
is it enough
turnover,
to end it?
and Cinder's head lands right on the table. That's gotta hurt.
You can see the confidence just
Oh,
beaming
Cinder
from her
versus
right now.
Abbott. She nearly sends... No, she does send Yang out of the ring.
Who knows what's going to happen? This match could go
This is a
anywhere.
good time to set up the table and the ladder.
Both of these competitors
She's
have
going
so much
straight for the
resolve.
money,
It's going to
folks.
take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Harsh impact.
That's $1 million in that suitcase, folks. Cinder takes it. She'll help reward. She's getting to work running the combination.
But as we know, that's only half the battle.
Yang only has a few seconds to get up.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
She's moving onto the ladder. Climbs up. She stops Cinder just in time.
The end
Oh,
may
wait.
be near, folks. She needs to find a way to turn things
I
around.
might have
fast.
spoken too soon.
What's worse, her chances of winning this TLC match or Saxton's tie? God, where did you get that thing? The bargain bin? If you paid more than
Cinder
50
sent
cents for that,
Dominic
you
back
got
to the
robbed.
ground.
Look at this. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
That's like 10 feet up. An elbow drop from that high? Someone needs to call an ambulance. Anyway,
I
Yang's
gotta say,
going to
when I
work
saw
on the
this week's
suitcase.
power rankings, I thought
She
there
might
was a
have enough time to win
There's
this.
no way this superstar deserves such a favorable ranking.
Yes!
Yang Xiaolong
Unreal
easily
performance.
unlocks the suitcase and wins the match.
Many would consider this an upset, Byron.
She should thank Cinder.
Hard-fought victory for this
Okay.
superstar, but
Started for
definitely earned
what
it.
the? Oh,
Yeah, look at it.
still fighting.
Sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin.
Golly, folks, we've seen 3 rivals walk away in humiliation. If this keeps up, I don't know if I can keep up this rivalry with how much they hate each other. Someone's gonna get hurt. Anyway, Yang walks home with $1 million. Maybe she can buy another robot arm for herself.
This match is going to be just insane. Next up is a fatal 4-way. Don't touch that remote.
One of these 4 superstars is going to get a pinfall or a submission to close the deal. Let's see which one.
Our final match for this evening is one of my favorites, a 4-way steel cage match. The combatants are Black Widow, aka Natasha Romanoff, a new fighter, Michiko Melandro. If you're an anime fan, you'll recognize her from the anime Michiko and Hatchin, the Wii Fit Trainer, and Harley Quinn. Conditions of victory for this match are pin, submission, or escape. Let's see what happens. Glad to see you join in. Please tell me who you are in the comments.
Making her way to the ring from Brazil, the Outlaw Michelle Melandra.
It's the best name I could come. It's the best nickname I could come up
We've
for.
seen some crazy steel cage matches in the past, and guys, this one should be no different.
And keep in mind, this is among the most taxing matches in all of WWE. Regardless of the outcome here tonight, these superstars will be feeling the effects of this steel cage for quite some time.
Next up is the Wii Fit
And
Trainer.
her opponents. First, from Chroma City, the Prototype.
Last time we saw her, she was defeated in the
Guys,
match
there is so much intrigue here heading into this
against
fatal four-way
in a
match.
3-way
That's what
match
you get,
against
Michael, when
Rebecca
you have
Chambers,
four
which was
superstars who
a
can
huge surprise to
legitimately win
me.
this thing.
Let's see if she can redeem herself this time.
the Russian Gladiator, Black Windham.
Fatal four-way action coming up. And Byron, what should we look out for in this one?
This is one of those matches, Michael, where anything can happen, and it usually does. The only thing I know for sure is that the referee will have his hands full in this one.
What happened to Harley's song?
And from New York, Harvey Quinn.
Guys, I hope you're ready, because it's now time for fatal four-way action.
And this one should be exciting, Michael, especially considering all the different styles we'll have at play here tonight.
Alright, the combatants are set. The final match is about to begin. The cage is lowered.
Fatal four-way action is underway.
Let's get this started. Michiko makes a move on Black Widow.
At this point, the competitors might just be wondering
And
exactly
Harley Quinn
what they've gotten themselves into.
Widow's immediately taking back control on Michiko. Oh, maybe not. Widow and Michiko are fighting for control of that turnbuckle.
What a strike. Beautiful technique.
Harley performs a running her run on We Fit.
She's on the defensive now, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
She's really had a tough time getting out of the gates here tonight. She needs to make a change, and she needs to make it now.
Going for the big one.
They're constantly throwing each other to the floor, folks. When one of them should be trying to get out of the ring.
Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
Ooh, just dropped.
We Fit is thrown neck first onto the rope by Harley.
And she knows that.
Listen, she's more
While Michiko is at the mercy of Black Widow.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this motivated her to be even more ruthless inside that cage.
Harsh impact.
Oh, it looks like it's only pissing off Michiko.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
She continues her assault on Black Widow.
She's got her work cut out for her in this match.
This is either a blip on the
Widow
radar
reverses
or the
a
beginning
drop
of the
kick.
end for her, guys. But if you ask me, man,
Power slam on Michiko. Meanwhile,
Right on point.
We Fit looks like she's taking control of Harley.
Or pump handle. Pump handle coming.
Pump handle on Michiko.
That one definitely hurt, Cole.
She goes for the quick pin.
1, 2.
A kick out after
Michiko
one.
breaks out of the pin.
Look at her go.
Widow's the first one to
nasty
climb,
impact.
to attempt to climb, but it immediately fails. Looks like We Fit wants out of this match. I can't blame her. She struggles to get a footing, but it's too late.
Nailed it.
Widow attempts another climb while the other three are distracted. Michiko goes after her.
she looks
And now
really
Harley's
overmatched
attempting to
right
climb.
now, guys, and I can't help but wonder if she knew what she was getting into when she stepped into the cage.
Looking for the exclamation.
Power
There it
slam on
is.
Black Widow.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
We Fit forces Harley back onto the ring. Oh, that's gotta hurt, folks. Black Widow is thrown right into the steel cage by Michiko. Michiko attempts to climb over.
Ooh, what impact.
She's forced down as she tries to get a footing. With the other three down, We Fit has time to get a footing on the steel cage. She gets tired. This might be it, folks. We Fit's on the verge of winning this. I'm impressed you can climb this in bare feet.
I don't know how much more damage.
Like, that's a steel cage.
I don't care how tough you are. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
That's a metal cage she's climbing. Anyway, We Fit escapes.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
She claims victory of this steel cage match.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was. Man, oh man, look at that.
That's the downside of steel cage matches. They always end too soon. To be fair, though, a lot of these matches ended fast.
She's taking care of business.
It's a shame, because this was Michiko's debut match. This was Michiko's debut match on my show. So I feel like she got cheated in a way.
And if you don't enjoy watching her perform, there's something
she didn't have a chance to really show what she can do.
Here is your winner, the Prototype.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
Wow, I can't believe what these four competitors just put their bodies through. What a battle.
And it sounds like the crowd is still digesting what they just saw these four competitors put themselves through.
We Fit looks like she needs to take some Advil for that headache. And maybe tomorrow do some yoga to relax her body. Anyway, that does it for this episode of the Madhouse. Thank you for the one person who actually watched it. Even if only one person's watched my stream, it really means a lot to me because I know that at least someone's enjoying it. So, but next time, if you have an account, please tell me who you are in the comments so I can thank you properly. I want to know who you are. It's kind of a rule we have here. Anyone who watches the stream needs to identify themselves in the comments section. At least say something like hi or hey or nice stream or come to support you. Just remember that for next time, okay? But anyway, thank you for enjoying it, and I'll see you next time when we tackle Umbrella Corps.